Hello and welcome to the Surgeon North Newscast. I'm Wedad Rattab and this is Phoebe Huzar.
Over the next 7 minutes we will bring you news of secondary transfer evening,
The agricultural scientist John Laws,
Shakespeare's Macbeth,
Bonnie and Billy the SJL Goats,
and our new whole school photo.
It's the first half of the autumn term, and as we approach the school, something has changed over the summer.
Oh, here's head boy, Zach Cole.
Hello, and welcome to the newly refurbished reception area. We've just been walking around, noticing there's still a little bit of woodwork beneath the white, but it's looking very fresh, very modern. We look over here to some of the old photos, and who might we find? Mr. Armitage. Some things never change, eh?
Well, this is for 1993, that's what, 21 years ago. And as we get ready for the new photograph tomorrow, you'll notice this one. This was taken down on the bottom tennis court that probably isn't even there at the moment. And look at the size of the pupils compared with the pupils when they come on the new photograph. They are twice the size, of course, because the number of pupils on this picture is probably not half as many as will be on tomorrow's.
So, Mr. Armitage there, describing the whole school photograph from 1993 and anticipating the 2014 version. It should be pointed out that the new version nearly didn't happen after one of the Land Rovers bringing the scaffolding broke down en route. This was a shame, as mid-September was glorious, but the rescheduled day, later in the month, had some ominous clouds looming. On the 7th of October, after a few showers in the afternoon, the skies cleared for our secondary transfer evening, and our reception area received over 1,000 parents and prospective pupils. We'll have more on that in a moment, but first we must introduce two new residents to our conservation area. They are pygmy goats. There's Bonnie and that one's Billy. This is Ben Parrish from Year 7, who was advertising superphosphate to the rest of his year group.
A product devised by John Laws. And it's Mr. Kevin Shaw bringing to life the work of the agricultural scientist born in Rothampton 200 years ago.
Wow, well done, man!
Year 11 were treated to Anthony Glenn's one-man Macbeth, and several students were recruited to take on the main roles in this Shakespearean tragedy. On open evening, I was surrounded by parents and countless Year 6 children asking about our radio station. Meanwhile, in the TV studio, some youngsters got a chance to read the news. Maybe we'll see them on the newscast in a few years' time. The canteen proved to be a popular place to enjoy a cake, along with some fine live music from our jazz band.
Another popular venue was the drama and dance studio with some cool shadow screen displays. That is fun. Every year science is always full of cool experiments, including making slime. This involves mixing PVA, which is a polymer, with something called borax. Borax makes cross-links which stop the chains of the polymer moving past each other. This causes it to go from being a liquid state into being a slimy goo. The other experiment of the evening involved testing for oxygen, shown here by a Year 6 student with some very large safety goggles. This involved mixing 10 ml of hydrogen peroxide with manganese dioxide to produce oxygen gas. This was tested for by adding a glowing splint which would quickly relight.
Light it. Take it down. Okay, now blow it. That's it. Put it in there quick. That's it. And it relights.
The maths department counted record numbers this year. Our PE department is the best in the world. Well, the whole of Harpenden and St Albans.
And that's official.
We've won Sports School of the Year. And our Year 10 cricket team has been highly commended.
The technology department was demonstrating how to make nuts and bolts with the help of our brand new 3D printer.
And smiling on 3, ready, and 1, 2, and 3. Brilliant. Give yourselves a huge round of applause.
We just did a school photo and the rain held out,
But the sun came out as everyone was squinting, so it should be okay. That's it for this half term. We'll be back before Christmas with another edition. So that's it from me, Phoebe Huzar, and Wedad Rattab. We'll leave you with some Year 9s learning to play steel drums.